And welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Scrambled Jake's Breakfast Company. If you're looking for a great place to start your day, grab breakfast or lunch at Scrambled Jake's in Rocky Hill, right on North Shore. Farm fresh food, great atmosphere, and if you're looking for a spot to host a party, a work event, you name it, talk to Scrambled Jake's Breakfast Company about their facilities and their special menus. You can rent that place because they're open until about, I guess, 2 in the afternoon. Then after that, they can rent the place out, and they've got a special after-hours menu, if you will. Scrambled Jake's Breakfast Company is a great place to start your day, whether you're dining in or taking out. ScrambledJakes.com to know more. All right. Very quickly, the Tennessee baseball team, already regular season SEC champions, finished off their regular season with a sweep at Mississippi State this weekend. Vince, they end their regular season ranked #1 in the nation. Now it's SEC tournament time. Yeah, you'd like to win the tournament. You'd like the trophy, but are there really any high stakes in terms of the goal now is win that national championship? Doesn't seem like there's anything in Hoover that could really throw a huge wrench into that. Terms of seeding or anything, you're going to be in a good shape regardless.
Yeah, there's a good chance that they'll be the #1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament. Oregon State has struggled here in the last couple of weeks a little bit. So unless they have a great run and Tennessee goes 2-0, maybe it closes the gap. You never know. They would be the only threat, I would think, to the #1 overall seed for the NCAA tournament. But Tennessee's never won the tournament, so it's not like there's not motivation for them. Like I've had some fans ask me, you think Tennessee's going to sit their starters?
Rest people?
No. Tony Vitello isn't wired like that. That team isn't wired like that. So here's the thing with the #1 overall seed. Only once since the field expanded to 64 has a team ranked #1 overall in the NCAA tournament won the national championship.
And that's since 1999.
Yeah, since 1999 when they expanded. I mean, that's just a crazy number that shows the depth and competition. But I think Tennessee is going to try to win it, but not take too many chances. It won't change the seeding, though.
So in other words, #1 seed might not be all it's cracked up to be. So even if you don't win this tournament and somehow wound up with the 2 seed in the tournament, no one should pull their hair out.
No.
At the same time, I think that's a heck of a stat that people need to hear over and over because we've kind of talked about it this year. Tremendous team, fantastic team, but one time since 1999, the #1 overall seed has won it. That tells you how difficult it is to wind your way through this thing to Omaha and then win it in Omaha. Tennessee, as great as they are, and clearly the #1 team in the country, they're historically good for the SEC. Yeah. They've still got a rough row ahead, and I think, sometimes fans get angry when you lose. This is not, well, they should coast through this thing. That's not the way it works.
No one has ever won the SEC by more games than Tennessee did. 6 games in the league, the East by 10. So the expectations of this team, by this fan base especially, is going to be huge.
And I'm trying to temper them.
Yes.
I'm trying to temper them.
Mississippi State got ruled in the SEC tournament last year, right? And then they won the World Series. What would you rather have?
Yeah.
Very great.
Florida blew them out, then Tennessee eliminated them from the SEC tournament, and then they go and win the whole thing, College World Series.
There you go. All right. The Lady Vol softball team has cruised into a potential title game today at 2 o'clock. They're hosting the Oregon State Beavers over there at 2 p.m. If they win that one, done. They move on. If they lose that one, they get another game against Oregon State, and that would be the ultimate title game. But hopefully they can win that early one at 2 o'clock, and then that would get them, let's see, if Alabama loses in their regional, then Tennessee will host.
Right.
And if Tennessee wins here but Alabama stays alive, Tennessee goes there. Correct?
Yes.
All right, very good. Baseball, softball. Let's talk football next. Don't know if you've been keeping up with the SEC this week. Made national news. Let's just get these guys' take on Fisher, Saban, Kiffin, Spurrier. Retired Spurrier had to flap his gums yesterday. I'm not sitting this one out. Give me a microphone. We'll talk about how the SEC coaches are dropping the gloves, ready to go next on the Sports Source. Come on back.